Good morning! How are you doing? I have to take this off. The weather is very deceiving this morning. It's so overcast, but I guess it is summer still. So yeah, it's very, very hot. I don't know if you can see this. Basically, I'm on the new camera today, and what I've done is, I can show you in a mirror actually so you understand. Because I obviously vlog out and about, I need some kind of wind protection on my camera, and what the wind protection has done is basically just got these two big, huge, fluffy things on top of my camera, and I use this flip-up screen to be able to see myself whilst I vlog. But the fluffy wind protectors have basically just taken up half the bloody screen, so I can't really see myself or see what you guys can see whilst I'm vlogging. Poppy's mum and dad dropped this off this morning, I think. Very kind of them, because this really, really smells. Why does it smell? Oh, I can't actually smell it again. Woo! Almost gagged. Unfortunately, my garden, some areas are looking slightly brown, and it's not good because we don't want brown grass, do we? Something's flashing on my new camera, I'm not quite sure what that means. Let's keep going. We can figure that one out, trial and error. This morning I think I'm probably going to do this. Feed my lawn, give it a quick water. Yeah, you can see, look. So obviously this is nice and luscious green, but unfortunately most of the middle is going brown, and I don't know why. Because I've been watering it. That at the back is looking nice and green and luscious, but for some reason the majority actually is going brown. So I need to try and save it. Cut that clip early. Well, I didn't cut that clip early, the camera did itself. That was what was flashing. I'd run out of memory. But weirdly, opened my laptop, had a little look. I created loads of space on that memory card. For some reason I had to delete some random files which didn't contain anything, and then it freed up 3 hours worth of filming. So today I'm going to be filming a short documentary. Stick those on with a click of a finger. Boom! I don't know if that actually worked, and if it didn't, then that's incredibly embarrassing. I should know how to do a silly effect like that. I've been doing this for about 3 years, mate. How to use shake the pack, mix the contents. Doesn't say don't water it after either. Right, I need to shake it. Fuck! It stinks! Oh, it's got even smellier now I've shaken it. Oh, I actually can't stand that. Alright, deep breath. Right, so there is built-in applicator. You know how fond I am of time lapses. Let's find a nice little spot for you. I'll do today's first time lapse. Now I need to water it then. That is so much better. Sorry, this vlog is going to be a bit of a trial and error vlog for me figuring out how to use the new camera. Read the box again, didn't I? I think I messed up. You know, it said that it's like 8 car parks worth. I used the whole box. My garden is not the same size as 8 car park spaces. Also, I said the back is very luscious and green, and the middle bit is where I needed to concentrate the seed. But I started in the back corner. I wasted nearly half of the packet on the good bit and then ran out on the bad bit. So yeah, that was a bit stupid. I'm gonna make myself my morning coffee because I haven't had one yet. My little single cafetiere. This is what I use when it's just me. Poppy also bought me the nicest cafetiere I've ever seen. Where is the top? It's here. It's so nice. I love how I'm just filming inside my dishwasher. But this is a very, very fancy cafetiere from Oliver Bonus. And it keeps the coffee so warm because it's insulated, this double layer of glass. Love it. I won't be using that now though, because I only want one for myself. I've been trying to be a little bit more active on Twitter. I kind of gave up on Twitter for a long time, just because I fell out of love with it. I guess I just reached a point where I was just like, right, need to concentrate on making videos, need to concentrate on constantly pushing out on Insta stories and Instagram, and I just didn't have the time for Twitter. But I feel naturally I've reached a point where I want to be more active on Twitter, and there's only one reason for it, and the one reason is I want to kind of communicate with people on there because it's literally just basically a glorified messenger service. So I have started to kind of reach out to people, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I tweeted yesterday, let's go there guys, what are some of your dreams? Big or small, tell me all. So yeah, basically the whole premise of me reaching out was to kind of find out what some of, well, my followers on Twitter wanted to do, whether that was something that they wanted to achieve in the near future or literally their future life goals. So they tweeted some stuff, and I just wanted to share with you some of those goals on which people said, and I thought maybe after the vlog, after you've watched the vlog, or you got bored, maybe you could go to the comments section and write down some of your goals, and we can try and do the same thing that I did on Twitter on here underneath this video. I'll just read a few of them out. Sarah Nolan, she wants to be a graphic designer, and she said some of it may come true because I graduated on the 17th of July with a 2-2 in graphic design. This was very sweet. I can't pronounce her name. She said, marrying the love of my life, and I'm doing that in 5 weeks. And I commented back just saying, amazing, I wish you both the best of luck. This one was from Becca. Again, I'll put her tweet up on the screen. One of my dreams is to minimise homelessness in my community. So many people don't have a home, making life a heck of a lot harder in all respects, so I want to somehow find them, help one. I had this on my mind, hence why I replied. It wasn't exactly about kind of like finding homes for homeless people. It was more kind of like me constantly thinking about ways in which to help community, and obviously driving about at Brighton and Hove, there is a lot of homelessness, unfortunately, in our kind of like immediate area. I noticed a few kind of like charitable organisations, one which I'm thinking about, I'm going on a bit of a spool now, but I guess it's fresh in my mind. There's a local service in Hove which has a kind of transportable shower unit, and also in the back of one of their vans they have washing machines and washer dryers. Not only can people less fortunate can go and have a shower, they can also get their clothes dried and cleaned. I need to find out that charity because I drove past it the other day and I've literally just realised as I was talking about it, it's something that I want to look into more, and maybe we could do something to help them as a community, or maybe it'll just spark some ideas for your local community. I'm going on a massive rant now, but this is what I wanted to say. Becca tweeted in that tweet, something that's been on my mind for a while is a local cafe offers marbles in exchange for money. They might, I don't know if they're in London, but we have a few of them in Brighton. It's called Bagel Man. What they do is they offer different sized marbles in exchange for money. So as a customer, if you go in and you buy a bagel and you buy a coffee, you could also buy the equivalent but in the shape of a marble, which you would then pass on to someone living on the street. So different size marbles gets you different size meals or drinks. The idea is anyone can give money in exchange for these marbles, which they can then pass on to someone on the street. That's what I just said. I think it's a great idea which could be implemented anywhere, which is very, very true. Any local business could implement the same kind of exchange service. I've also been thinking about it myself and ways in which I can try and maybe convince some local cafes, or there's no reason why restaurants and other people can't do something like that. So she said about the idea of homelessness, like literally not having a safe place to sleep. People are way more likely to give a few bucks, I assume she's from America, or food to someone than give them a place to stay in their homes. So it's a bit more challenging to address. I completely agree with you, Becca. I guess the reason why I said about that, because it was fresh in my mind, and it's a way that I can kind of try and at least start implementing ways to help tackle homelessness in local communities. That was a very long spool. I guess what I wanted to say was, it was a nice way to kind of communicate with my audience over on Twitter. Maybe it's a nice way to kind of spark some ideas and communicate with you guys on here. I am so easily distracted. So yeah, let's just have a conversation in the comment section. Let's talk. And I'm going to sit for 5 minutes and research that charity that I have noticed and that I thought about. And also, well done Bagel Man for implementing something like that, right? That should be celebrated more. I'm bringing you upstairs. I've got a wedding to go to, not next week, the week after. And I'm a little bit worried because I haven't worn my suit in quite a long... Oh, for goodness sake. I'll clear up that later then. So I'm a little bit worried because, don't know if you know, did the 90-day challenge. My body shape has changed so much because I'm super muscly right now. Stay optimistic, Sean. It's gonna look great. It's gonna be fine, Sean. It's gonna be fine. Moment of truth. I'm trying to think when I wore this last. Does the button do what? Oh yeah! 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 It does up! I am happy with that. I think we're in trouble. I think we are in trouble. Ooh, that is a bit tight. I love that I'm just wearing a suit in my vlog. I look rather smart. That's good. I think it fits. It is a bit tight on my like ribs, but yeah, top job. Now I just need to take it to the dry cleaners so it's ready for next week. I've had seagull chicks living on my roof and they've got quite big now, and I thought they'd fallen off, but there's 2 of them and they just like roaming around my roof. Look at him picking at my tiles. What are you doing, mate? They're getting so big and very loud, and they poo everywhere. So I'd appreciate it if you just grew up quicker and pissed off, because I don't want poo on my roof anymore. I'd like to get the suit dry cleaned, please. Thank you. Is that everything, yeah? Yeah. Have a good day. Someone was ringing me whilst I was in there in my pocket. I've just tried to call my friend Joe because he actually works around here. Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was having a poo.
Ooh, cheeky little poo. What? Where are you? You're not working near Palmyra?
Not today, no.
Oh, bruh.
I'm at Dyke Road.
I just stopped literally outside where you work, so I had to drop my suit off.
Oh, okay, random.
Yeah, so I thought I'd chance it to see if you'd stop for lunch or not yet. But have you just spent your lunchtime pooing?
Huh? Yeah.
I guess now's a good time to test out the little micro wind muffs that I put on my camera earlier. Obviously I'm not meeting Joe. I wanted to meet him for lunch before I went into town, But alas, he spent his lunchtime having a poo. Now I've made my way into town on a Brighton bike, and I'm going to head into the office, catch up on some editing, and I need to get some food at some point, so I'm going to do that as well. So I'll check in with you guys a bit later because I need to crunch down on some work. Or one-handed riding my bike, I should say. Very safe. Currently finishing off the vlog, and I realised that I didn't end it. So yeah, I'm sat in the garden. It's nearly 9:30. The sun's going down, just chilling literally on a blanket, got my little beer. So yeah, signing out the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. I've since had a haircut. I've got a thingy on my forehead. Lots of things have changed since obviously the content that you've just seen. Anyway, before I blabber on too much, thank you so much as always for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog. Peace.